HR, at the time of the December 1st, 2017 hearing, how old were your sons QR and LR when Judge Young adjudicated them dependent?
QR was 15 and LR was 6 at the time.
And were both of them removed from your home?
Yes.
Before that December 1st, 2017 hearing, did you know that Judge Young would also address the dependency of your 2-month-old granddaughter, NM?
No.
Was that the first time DHS claimed your daughter, adult daughter, NR, and NM, the baby, were living in your home?
Yes.
Do you recall that Judge Young ordered that NM be placed in foster care?
Yes.
During that hearing, did you know where your daughter, NR, and the baby, NM, were located?
No, and I was trying to plead and tell her that I didn't know where they were at.
Did you understand why Judge Young held you in contempt?
No, I did not.
Had you done anything wrong?
I didn't understand what was going on because I didn't disrespect or I didn't do anything wrong in the court.
So what was the reason you were being held in contempt?
Because I didn't know where NR was and NM.
Describe now how you felt in that courtroom when Judge Young ordered you to be locked up until NR delivered the baby to DHS.
I was scared and I was confused because I didn't know what I had done. I didn't know what rights I had or what actually was going on at the time.
Describe your experience with the sheriffs in the courtroom right after Judge Young ordered your incarceration.
When they came up and put the handcuffs on me, I had an out-of-body experience because I couldn't understand what was going on and I didn't know what I had done. If I had done anything, I didn't know.
How did it make you feel?
I was scared and I felt panicky.
How were you transported to the jail?
By the paddy wagon.
Can you describe your experience in that paddy wagon?
They were it was people in there that had drugs and was high and they was leaning on me and I didn't know if I would catch anything or I really didn't know what was going on.
Had you ever been inside a prison before?
Never.
Can you describe your experience when you were in that prison?
I was humiliated and I didn't have any privacy in there. I was going to the bathroom in front of people and I felt bullied. I felt like I didn't have any control over what was going on.
When you went to the jail, did you know how long you would be locked up?
No. I didn't know how long it would take or if my daughter would, or if NR would bring NM to DHS or to the courts.
Had Judge Young ordered you to remain in jail until the baby was turned over?
Yes.
Did your experience of being in jail have any lasting effects on you?
Yes, it's a constant reminder, and I have panic attacks, and I don't trust the court system or the judges or the police.
How has it affected you emotionally?
I have panic attacks and my anxiety.
Did your son LR return home to you?
Yes, October 2018.
And how has that experience affected him?
He still cry about being in foster care and it's been taken away from me and not knowing what the reason was.
And have you sought help for the two of you?
Yes, we have therapists. We have talked to therapists to help him with his anxieties. He has anxieties when it's time to leave me.
Did you appear before Judge Young after your incarceration?
Yes, I think 3 months after.
And what was that like for you?
I was terrified because I thought I was going to get locked up again. No trust for the courts.
And how has your experience on December 1st before Judge Young affected your opinion of her?
Her demeanor was unprofessional and she had no remorse for the way I was treated. And I don't think she should be a judge because I don't think nobody should use their power to do that to anyone that don't deserve to be incarcerated.
Thank you, HR.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Gibbs? Mr. Gibbs, I offer for cross.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi,
Can
good
you-
morning.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, you were in Judge Young's courtroom because of an allegation of abuse against your child. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at some point, Judge Young ordered for for DHS to have access to your grandchild. Is that correct?
Yes.
And your grandchild was living in that home with your child, correct?
No, she was not.
Okay. Did you grant the DHS access as Judge Young ordered you to do?
Yes, I tried to tell her I could call my daughter, or my lawyer said that she could send a police escort to the house.
How many hearings were you in front of Judge Young?
3,
3. The first hearing, what happened?
she took my youngest son.
Because DHS asked her to?
No, they didn't.
The law department didn't ask her to either?
No, they didn't.
I'm sorry?
No, they didn't.
Were you upset that Judge Young took your son at the first hearing?
No, I was trying to be calm for him.
Okay. You didn't want her to do that at the time, correct?
No.
Ma'am, while you were testifying today, you've been looking down. Are you reading some notes that you prepared?
Can you repeat the question?
You've been looking down today while you were looking down while you were testifying. Were you preparing? Did you have notes that you were reading from today?
I did have notes about it and use them. That was just a guideline.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, the abuse that ultimately brought you to Judge Young's courtroom was an allegation that your son...
Inappropriate. This is inappropriate language. This is inappropriate content. And most importantly, this is inappropriate to say right here, right now.
Was videos of your son were distributed inappropriately. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was one of the complaints. Yes.
And that was a complaint that DHS made, correct?
Yeah, that was yes.
And it actually was a complaint because it was a video of your son actually masturbating that was distributed among other people. Is that correct?
No, it wasn't distributed. It wasn't distributed.
Wait, hold on. There was an objection, Ms. Flaherty.
Objection. The direct exam was
Yes,
about
I'm sorry, Ms. Flaherty. Just state the basis for your objection.
yes, it's outside the scope of the direct examination.
We'll give Mr. Gibbs a little latitude on this, but not too much. Mr. Gibbs, you're on mute.
I followed your order, Judge, and put myself on mute when I wasn't talking.
Okay.
Ma'am, the allegation was that video was going to be distributed on Facebook.
No, it
Is that
wasn't.
correct? Okay.
Whoa. A minute ago, you said it was distributed. Now you're saying it was going to be. That's completely different. But wait, there's more.
Thank you, ma'am. I have no more questions.
Yeah. May I ask? I'm sorry, Ms. Flaherty. Do you have anything additional?
Yes, I do. Thank you. HR, two different sons, correct, that were before Judge Young, QR and LR,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. QR was the oldest one.
And
That
is
was
that
the
the
one.
one Mr. Gibbs is referring to as QR?
Yes, he's referring to QR, not LR.
And what did later in the case, what did the doctors working with QR ultimately tell the court?
Objection. Pause for hearsay.
Sustained.
HR, to your knowledge, was it later disclosed that QR had made those stories up?
Objection.
Yes,
Call for hearsay.
No, you can answer.
yes, he had recanted.
Thank you.
Mr. Gibbs, anything?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I do have one question. Ma'am, how long were you incarcerated for the alleged contempt?
For a day.
4 days or for a day?
A day. That
For
one day. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Any members of the court have any questions for this witness?
Ma'am, Judge Foradora, how many times did you actually appear in front of Judge Young?
Three times.
So it would have been the second time that the incarceration occurred?
Yes. Yes.
What was her demeanor like on the first time and the third time?
Can you repeat it, please? I'm sorry.
You talked about her demeanor and the way she behaved in court. On the first time and the third time, when you weren't in prison, what was her demeanor like?
It was unprofessional. Like when my son was crying, she flagged and frowned her face up at him and said, we wasn't having that in here.
Would that have been at the first hearing?
I didn't hear you, sir.
Would that have been at the first hearing?
That was the first, yes, that was the first hearing, the first day, yes.
And how about at the third hearing after your incarceration?
Wasn't much talked about because my son had already been taken, and it was just basically going there to make sure I did what I needed to do. And we was asking for visitation.
I have no other questions, Judge Schwartzman.
Okay, thank you. Any other members of the court have any questions?
I have no questions.
Okay, Miss Flaherty, you call your next witness.
Yes, please. Thank you.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare. This woman has this teenager who knows what he did. Who knows what he did. But it turned out that the story he said about him distributing his video, he said, no, that wasn't true. I lied, which is probably true. Who knows? Who knows? It's a teenager. Truths are lies and lies are truths, and they're all mixed up. This woman didn't take the video and distribute it. This woman didn't do that. This woman's just his mother. So DHS got involved. DHS found out that there's a baby, that her daughter has a baby, and said, judge was like, you just go to jail until your daughter produces her baby. How is that legal? You can't do that. This was one witness. There were 3 that came forward with other cases in this hearing that I'm going to show on my live stream this week. It's really good. This happened 4 years ago. This isn't new. So thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.